Hey, Capricorn, welcome to your December reading. So, we're going to get into the story of your month in just a second, but first things first, a channeled message from Spirit, which is the thing that you don't want to do this month is sit back and wait for things to happen or be passive. There may be things that you want to make certain adjustments to. It's basically like don't wait around. Don't wait around. Make the adjustment, make the change, make the overture, whatever, send the message, whatever it is, but don't sit back and be passive, especially if you're not having a good time or you feel like something is out of whack or out of joint. Make the adjustment. Spirit's showing me a chiropractor. It's like literally make the adjustment. Okay. Happy to see you, Capricorn. Happy birthday to my December Capricorns. Make sure to make room for a little ritualizing around your birthday, around your solar return, your personal new year. Think about where you've been over the last year. Think about where you want to be by the end of next year. And maybe that could help you make those adjustments. That's something that Spirit is saying. Thinking about, hindsight and foresight and what changes need to be made. Okay, let's get into these cards. Spirit, thank you for being here for my Capricorn people, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising and Dominant people. Spirit, we want to know what the themes of the month of December are. Anything from the recent past that Capricorn needs to know as it pertains to their present and unfolding future. What do Capricorn people need to know in the month of December, Spirit, for their highest good? We want to know your guidance for them. We want to know what kind of climate they're working with and how that guidance can help them navigate it to their best ability, Spirit, in order to best step into their highest good, ease, abundance, creativity, joy, security. For Capricorn, the month of December, Spirit, what do you want them to know? Always in the name of their highest good. Perfect. Capricorn. Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising and Dominant people. Okay. Don't wait around. Make the adjustment. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love to see you come through as the Queen of Wands. I just want to pull one more, Capricorn. Spirit. It's a beautiful reading. I would just like to know a little bit more about the future. I see Capricorn's staying power. I want to know, Spirit, what you want them to know about it. What do you want Capricorn to know for their highest good regarding their future path? Okay, so you're coming through as the Queen of Wands. Charismatic, shining, charming. I'm hearing actually the phrase holding court. So of course it's going to be your birthday. It's the holiday season, so multiple opportunities to hold court coming up for you. So let's talk about how you need a little more fun in your life. And you Capricorn, have a habit of sometimes locking yourself into certain situations and certain roles and almost like taking for granted that there's not another option because you have a high standard for yourself. And you're an earth sign. So you're cardinal and you're an initiator, you're a leader, you're a self-starter. And once you do get into something, it can be hard to adjust or see things in another way because you've got your sights set on something and you're very dedicated. But let's talk about how in the past, Six of Cups, there was a little bit more fun. We need a little bit more fun back into your life, Capricorn. A little bit more balance. Feels like some of you have really been, I'll say, overdoing it. The devil is sitting in the present. There's a little bit of like old habits die hard. And I feel the word that I want to use is that for some of you, this habit, whatever it is, okay? So some of you, excuse me, might be overdoing a substance. Some of you might be overdoing a habit that has nothing to do with substance, but is still like an overindulgence or an addiction. So doom scrolling, watching a whole lot of TV to the point that, hey, derpy, that you feel zombified. Anything that makes you feel zombified. Anything that reduces your sense of yourself or your sense of the scope of life. You know, anything that starts really making things, making it feel like you're looking through a pinhole at what your options are. And you actually have lots of options. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Wands, many options, many choices. And then Temperance is your guidance, is to not go hard in any one direction. Being stuck on any one thing is going to feel extremely limiting. And Spirit is offering you a chance to come back into balance. So, the Devil, what are you tied up to? What feels like a dead end? Or what makes you feel trapped or low? Or like you are not in control of your own life, your own destiny? What false beliefs or thoughts might you carry that are oppressive? And for many of you, those are not voices that came from you. Those are voices that somebody else installed, and you need to uninstall that shit. And that takes patience, and that takes like, it's like a pop-up ad on your computer. It's like every time I'm going to have to address this thing as an annoying pop-up. Oh, see, you didn't get an A, so you're worthless. Oh, see, you forgot to do this, that, and the other thing, and that means you're an uncaring bitch. Whatever. Like, no, 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 no. These are pop-ups. These are not real. Yes, they're my thoughts, but they are reflections of somebody else's projections. That's just what I'm hearing, Capricorn. So I know you hate to hear go easy on yourself, but go easy on yourself. Temperance, no all-nighters, moderation, a little of this, a little of that. If I went a little hard today, well, I better go a little extra soft tomorrow. Really trying to maintain that equilibrium. And so many wands. You've got all of the wands here, Capricorn. So your fire, your spirit, your courage, your desires, your passions are alive and available. And I want you to not burn out or never let yourself burn in the first place. Burn for something. You know what I'm talking about? Spirit is saying for some of you, the devil is like self-imposed limitations. Like a desire, a Saturnian desire to not get that excited about anything. Do you know what I'm talking about? If this sounds like you, like, well, no, I don't allow myself to get excited until the thing happens. I can understand that to a point, like an amount of stoicism that is like healthy and moderate, you know, temperance, like, okay, I'm not going to, I just submitted my resume or my project or whatever it is. I'm really hoping I get the part or get the approval or get the whatever. I'm not off fantasizing and living in the world where I already got the approval, but I'm also not telling myself it's never going to happen for me and that I'm an idiot for trying. Do you know what I'm saying? Those are both extremes, and we're going for temperance. We're going for just like this. It's not still and static. It's, we don't have to do this, you know? And I feel like when you get stuck in a devilish, habitual old way of thinking, you get stuck and you get tied down, and your aperture closes. You can't see all the possibilities that are available to you, and they really are. And you have what it takes. You're the queen. You're the queen of wands. So you have what it takes to step into any situation when it comes to wands: creativity, personal expression, again, charm, natural leadership. The ability to persuade is something that I'm hearing. So for some of you, maybe you work in marketing or like sales or something like that, and it's like, my ability to get other people to see the usefulness or the goodness of this thing. Maybe you're an influencer. You know what I mean? Sitting in the future, 9 of Wands, clarified by 7 of Wands. Wands, wands, wands. Don't give up the fight. You have what it takes, and you don't need to burn yourself out. Seven of Wands says there's a lot of things coming at you. A lot of things you feel like you need to take care of. And you do have the upper hand. You do have absolutely the ability to do it. Sitting in the energy around you, Ace of Wands, new idea, new opportunity, sitting in the key position, Ace of Pentacles, definitely new job, new income, new source of potential money that can grow. So it's like, oh, if I keep developing this skill, or if I finish taking this class, it's going to be able to make me this much more money because I'll be able to do this many more things. Don't stop fighting to be passionate about your life. That's something that I'm hearing for a certain segment of you Capricorns. Like maybe some of you feel like you have resigned yourself to this is just how it is or has to be. And I encourage you to fight for the life that you want, to fight to feel passionate again, to fight to open your aperture and dare to let that Ace of Wands light in. Two of Wands in the potential position, your hopes and fears, that yes, you have developed a whole world. You've planted one wand, right? It is here, it is blooming, it will remain no matter what you do or where you go. But there is also something that you want to take and move with, something that you want to go toward that feels a lot more exciting and impassioned and exotic. And even if, and for many of you, I feel this is the case, even if that is a creative hobby, something that isn't about, conquering the world or becoming a CEO or making a bunch of money, you're not here to accomplish things. You're here to be yourself and to have experiences that feel aligned with the self that you are. So you're allowed to change your mind. You're allowed to try new things. You don't have to be the best at everything all the time. Give yourself the opportunity to experiment and try and be with this new thing without setting goals for it. I know I've lost you. I've lost you, haven't I? Don't set goals for this side hustle or this creative expression or whatever. Let it be what it is. Let it show you what it is something that Spirit is saying. I'm very curious what my Capricorn people are up to. Don't snuff the life out of this idea or this pursuit by holding it to a standard. Let it become what it is, and guess what? It is also you. Let you become what you are. Do not hold yourself to one, this is how I'm supposed to be, or this is how I have to do it. That's the devil talking. The devil is a lie in the context of the tarot. That is those old thoughts and programming saying like, no, but I have to do it like this or else. Or else what? I don't know anybody who can get one over on a Capricorn or get a Capricorn under their foot. So what are you really truly afraid of? Is it your own disapproval? Because I've got news for you, like you have the option to not disapprove of yourself or hold yourself to some ridiculous standard that doesn't allow you to even explore and find out how much you have in you. You have a lot in you, and we would love to see you shine and be so happy. Here's the opportunity coming up on your solar return. She's holding a sunflower. Step into the sun. Step into the warmth. You don't always have to be, and you almost always are, okay? I know. You're almost always the best at whatever it is you choose to do. And that can become like heavy like a mantle, like the devil. I can't do this unless I'm the best. You know how everybody gets to being the best is by sucking at first, right? Let's be bad at stuff. Let's be bad at stuff. What do you think, Capricorn? The one of you that hasn't clicked away yet. What do you think? Oops. Oh, is this a sign? Okay. Thanks for being here, Capricorn. I really hope that this is helpful for you. I'm wishing you luck, love, a happy birthday, happy holidays. And if I don't see you in your mid-month reading, then I hope I will see you at the Happy New Year. Till then, bye, Cap.